Convection toaster ovens are toaster ovens that have an inbuilt fan. Generally, these toasters are like the standard toaster ovens, but the existence of the inbuilt fan is what makes it different. Toaster ovens and convection ovens have different functions. Convection toaster ovens are high-speed and very effective types of the non-convection toaster oven. They operate by 4 different principles to steadily heat food. These are warm air, conduction, radiant heat, and fan. What makes the convection toaster oven unique? The convection toaster oven has similar working mechanisms with the non-convection toaster oven. They only differ with the presence of a built-in fan which helps it to steadily circulate heat around the appliance. Fundamentally, they use 3 distinct heat sources to cook foods. The first heat source is the characteristic radiant heat emitted by heating elements and metal walls of this appliance. The second heating mechanism used by a convection toaster oven is hot air in the appliance that encompasses your food. The third heat source is conduction from the baking pan that holds your food inside the appliance. The fan inside the appliance forces warm air that surrounds your food to be distributed around the food, heating it comprehensively in the process. This heating process ensures that food is cooked faster and evenly because heat is spread uniformly to all sides. It also removes steam or moisture from the food, which boosts crispiness on meats and browning when roasting vegetables. This reduces the risk of hot spots formation and the temperature inside the oven increases rapidly as a result. An amazing fact about this appliance is that it accommodates different recipes. They sometimes include features such as slow cooking and air frying depending on the model. As you can already imagine, you may not need a traditional built-in conventional oven if you have a very big convection oven. The best way to know if a toaster oven has the convection features is by checking the appliance for any turbo or convection setting or a fan symbol in the control buttons. They are also bigger than other toaster ovens and the inbuilt fan is noticeable as some are located on the sides of the appliance, but this is not a rule. Some models have their fan turned on throughout your cooking and they can't be switched off while the toaster oven is working. Others start the convectional function themselves during food roasting or baking, but you can turn it off in between if you wish. Facts about non-convection toaster ovens. They can be small as compared to the convection oven, but it depends on the models. Conventional toaster ovens may be able to accommodate 6 or 8 slices of bread at the same time, but they are smaller in height and are less bulky. They are very effective appliances for reheating food. They conserve more energy than the normal built-in ovens. Non-convection toaster oven can reheat pizza, pastries, croissants, leftover pasta, and so on. You only have to find the correct temperature settings to get this done. Non-convection toaster ovens are more excellent in functions compared to toasters. This is true as they do more than just toasts. However, the absence of a convection fan inside this appliance is a big disadvantage. As a result, they take a longer time cooking meals like already emphasized. Also, they are sometimes cheaper than the convection oven type and easier to use. Convection toaster ovens usually require adjustment of the temperature for even the simplest recipe. This is because the circulation of hot air changes the cooking process. What is the difference between a convection toaster oven and other toaster ovens? 1. Even cooking. It is common for thermal bake ovens like the non-convection toaster ovens to become too hot in some areas inside the appliance compared to other areas. This is because they have very fast heat sources inside it like conventional ovens. As a result, it causes foods to be unevenly cooked sometimes. Convection ovens are not so. The fans inside the convection ovens allow for even distribution of hot air around the food you are cooking or baking. So, you won't have to worry about having meals that are cold in the middle like is noticed sometimes in the non-convection toaster oven foods. 2. Energy utilization. The ability of convection toasters to distribute hot air around the appliance makes it consume little energy compared to non-convection toaster ovens. It takes a long time for non-convection toaster ovens to heat and cook food. In the process, they use more energy. Even though convection ovens usually cook meals faster, they are more economical and saves time. Hence, recent toaster oven models are now equipped with convection features. 3. Price. The price of all ovens usually depends on their functions and models. Most times convection toaster ovens cost more than non-convection toaster ovens. So, if you have a low budget, you should go for the non-convection toaster ovens. Each oven model offers different features, so for every added feature, you would pay more. Before you buy one, make sure you check the product label to know what features it has and if they will meet your needs. 4. Convenience. It is more convenient to use a convection oven to cook your meals. You can place your baking pan anywhere inside the appliance depending on the recipe instructions. This is because hot air can get to them regardless of the position of the food. And you are sure the food is evenly cooked at a great temperature. This is not so with non-convection toaster ovens. When using them, care must be taken to make sure food is not too close to the heating elements. As a result, food is cooked slowly and unevenly if precautions are not taken. 5. The number of servings. When you need to cook for a large family, you always need to prepare more dishes per time to serve everyone. Hence the need to get a toaster oven that can cook a lot of dishes at the same time. Cooking more than one dish in a non-convection toaster oven per time makes your food cook at different speeds because of the uneven temperature. This might make one dish taste better than the others. A convection toaster oven works differently. It can cook multiple foods at the same time and cook them as a single item. The upside is that you can pile your food on top of each other and they will still come out great. 6. Size. Convection and non-convection toaster ovens all come in different models and they make up the best kitchen appliances. Their sizes are nearly the same but different. Convection toaster ovens are usually bigger than other toaster ovens. Your choice of convection toaster ovens depends on what you want. How to use a convection toaster oven. Convection toaster ovens make food in the manner you would want them to. That is, tender or soft inside and crispy on the outside. If your toaster oven includes a convection feature, then you can bake your food under this setting. Here are tips for effective use of this convection feature. 1. Always reduce the temperature of the convection oven to 25 degrees lesser than the temperature stated in a recipe. This is because they cook food faster than other non-convection toaster oven because of the hot air circulation inside the appliance. 2. Cooking time should be reduced. Always note the time stated in your recipe and see if your food is cooked or not about 3/4 or 2/3 of the time stated in the recipe. 3. For best cooking results, always use roasting pans or baking sheets without edges. If you do not have these types, not to worry. Your cooking will not be affected in any way. 4. Do not overstuff foods. Always leave some spaces in between your meals to allow good circulation of hot air for even cooking. 5. Do not cover your food. If you do, it will not cook properly. It is important that the surrounding warm air come in contact with your food directly. What can you cook in a convection toaster oven? It depends on your texture and taste preferences. Generally, you can cook any food you would like to be tender inside and crispy on the outside. Do you want your meal dried up or crunchy? Convection toaster ovens will work for you. Here are a few recipe tips. 1. Roasted meat like turkey, beef, chicken, lamb, fish, pork, and so on. 2. Buttery pantries, croissants, pizzas, cookies, fries, cakes, and biscuits. 3. Sausages. 4. Steak. 5. Roasted vegetables like tomatoes, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, and so on. Can you use aluminum foil inside a convection toaster oven? Aluminum foils are very good for wrapping your meals and leftovers before baking or reheating as the case may be. Most manufacturers do not recommend its use in a convection oven as it is made of metal and so can kindle a spark inside the appliance when it is in direct contact with the oven heat. This spark may cause harm to the convection oven or cause a fire to erupt within the appliance. However, you must make sure you check the product manual for specific instructions before you use it. Rack placement inside convection toaster ovens. For good results, you should check the product manual for correct rack placement inside this appliance. It depends on the cooking settings you are using with the convection fan, whether roast, bake, and so on. Oven rack placement can change how your meals cook. If a recipe did not specify rack placement and your oven has only 2 positions, then the bottom or middle position is good. But you must ensure that the meal is far from the heating elements. If you found this video helpful, kindly subscribe to our channel below and hit the notification bell so you'll know when we post a new video. Also, drop your comment so we'll know your thoughts. Don't forget to check the description below for more details. And visit our website, zimtoasters.com, for more content like this. Thank you for watching.